Rice Krispie here in front of the Federal Building in downtown Atlanta, doing a little bit of recon, check and see if they respect our rights to record in public. Hi. No, ma'am. I'm just gonna take a look on.
This is a federal building.
I know exactly where we are, ma'am.
Okay, no, but you just can't walk in here.
Why not?
Because it's a federal building.
Okay, is there?
Yeah, this is a private. It's not. It's a building. You got your ID?
Do I?
You can't record in this building.
You got to give me a chance to answer, please.
Okay, come on down here then.
I have business here.
Okay, I need to see your hand. I need
So,
to see your ID.
Why?
Because this is a federal building.
Ma'am, why are you shouting? Can you please get a supervisor? I don't feel comfortable, ma'am.
No, come down. Come down.
Call FPS.
Okay, I will. But you just can't walk in here.
Why do you think they have all these public displays for the public?
It's not a public building.
It is. It's.
You have to show your ID to walk around in here.
No, you don't have to surrender your Fourth Amendment right to walk around here. No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
You are confused, ma'am. Call somebody who knows. Are you going to call somebody who knows, ma'am?
I'm not going to leave. I can't
Okay.
walk off and leave right here.
You don't have to walk off. You can call them from right there. G-Man Snack Shop. How do you do this? It's a CFR. It's not that I'm allowed, it's my right, and you're not allowed to stop it. Oh wait, just out of respect. Oh wait, this is not my first rodeo. You have the DEA in here?
No, we don't.
Okay. I'm looking for the DEA too. So.
It's this man, he walked in the building, I saw him had a shirt like that, he said, don't. And,
My name's Finn. I'm with the Bolt Action News Group. I'm gathering content for the story.
okay, but
This is freedom of the...
federal building.
I know where we are for the third time, ma'am. This is freedom of the press. You're violating my constitutional rights if you try to stop it.
Hold on.
You work here, sir?
No, we don't.
Okay. I'm just looking for help because this is ridiculous.
Come on. All right.
Can I help you?
They won't allow you to come in here and do that, man. It's a federal building.
I know the CFR does allow us, sir.
Okay, now who?
The CFR.
All right, we need to step out here and we'll get whatever you need.
Sir, if you need to call FPS, go ahead and call FPS. I've done this a lot before, sir. I'm not trying to be argumentative. I don't want to go back and forth.
Okay.
It's not just that we're allowed to do this. It's
Where are you getting your information from? All right, listen, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I need you to step that way because I cannot allow you to go any further until we.
Are you going to put your hands on me?
I didn't put my hands on. I'm just telling you what to do.
Because I want to look at the director, all right?
No, you don't do the director. You're going right here.
You're going to impede my traffic?
Sir. Yes, I am.
That's illegal.
Yes, I am.
That's illegal. You're
It's not illegal.
impeding my free movement. Yes,
illegal.
yes, sir.
Hey, this is MLK 3. We got some intruders in the MLK.
Intruders? Don't be silly, sir. Don't be silly.
Refuses to
We have
listen to
citizens,
instructions.
citizen taxpayers.
Sir, I don't know
Okay,
what all
don't call
that.
me an intruder. Don't be silly.
I'm just going by what they told me.
Well, they need to tell you again. Why don't you ask?
I know my job, sir.
No,
so
you
guess
apparently
what?
not.
Listen.
He just told you the law.
All I know is
2018.
what I'm telling you
The Department of Homeland Security sent out a memo, and they had sent one in 2010.
Guess what?
And they revised it.
I don't have a problem with that.
Then you take care of that. Leave me alone. You're ruining my shot.
No, you just came into the building without us giving you permission to do so.
You don't need. I don't need your permission, sir.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. You will not go no further. No, sir.
Stop shouting.
No, sir. You will not go any further.
You need to calm the F down.
No,
you know that?
you need to go back out here so we can clear this all up, sir.
You need to call FPS right now because you're impeding my traffic.
Hey, James.
Call FPS right now.
James. All right. This gentleman here
I need you to call FPS, please.
He's telling me that he's authorized to come up in here.
We are.
I'm telling him no, he cannot.
No, they not.
The Department of Homeland Security sent out a memo in 2018. You're not allowed to stop us from doing this. This is our right.
No.
Yes. Is this a public lobby?
No, sir.
No, this is a private lobby
No, sir.
owned by private
No,
companies?
Sir. No, sir. You
Right,
cannot.
exactly.
No, sir. You cannot come up here and do whatever you want to do.
No, I don't want to do whatever I want to do.
You are.
What I
You
want to do
feel
right
me?
now, I'm not allowed to. What I want to do right now is against the law.
No.
So you're right. I can't do whatever I want to do, but I can record my public building. All right?
It's not a public building. It's not a public building.
Oh, it's a private building? What is federal?
This is a federal building. It's not public. It's
Let's lower our voices because it gets really bad in here.
No, I'm
What do you
letting know
think
because
federal is?
You stepped your boundary.
Listen, brother. What do you
My
think
job is
federal?
to make sure
What do you
nobody
think?
steps
Please
in.
listen to
That's
me.
what I'm
Please,
saying.
please
I'm
listen
just
to
doing my
me.
job,
If
sir.
you want to assess the situation and do your job correctly, listen to me, please.
Why do I listen to you? I don't even know
Because
you.
you said you want to do your job, right?
No, I don't have to listen to you.
Okay, you don't have to.
You don't pay
All
my
right,
salary.
I don't have to listen to you either. Oh, yes, I do.
You do not.
Yes, I do.
You do not,
You
sir.
get paid with federal tax dollars. What's your name?
Officer Thompson.
Officer Thompson.
Yes,
All right. Hey, listen, don't go hands-on. This is a public lobby. We're supposed to be able to go in here.
You're not, sir. You're not, sir.
Please, sir, can you please call FPS?
No, you're not.
I get my information from the Department of Homeland Security.
Then you should have stayed out there while we could have cleared this.
You
took
need
it
to
upon
clear
yourself
it instead of arguing and shouting at me.
Sir, you took it upon yourself to come in here,
Yes,
all right, without us clearing this up.
you clear it up. Take your time. I'm going to wait right here until you clear it up instead of shouting at me. Call somebody who knows. Call someone who knows. Thank you. De-escalate. Yeah, that's right. Unbelievable. This is a civil rights violation, and you're doing it right in front of a picture of Dr. King? Yeah, that's a shame, sir. Look at that. Turn around. Come on, man. Federal building, like, we don't pay for this. Federal. We have federal tax dollars that go in here. It's our right to see how those dollars are spent. We're doing an audit. We're making sure that you don't act a fool, but guess what? You failed, sir. I told you to call FPS. I told her to call FPS. They would have come down and told you 10 minutes ago. But you had to make a show. Relax. Yeah. Frankie goes to Hollywood. How come none of y'all are wearing masks, first of all? How come you're not wearing a mask? For real. Why aren't you wearing a mask, sir? I'm not going to be a mask Nazi, but for real, just answer me. How come you're not wearing it? Are you not required to wear it right now, or are you just letting your ego take over?
Let me ask you no more questions, sir.
Okay, all right. That's right. They're going to come educate you. You need it sorely.
That's what I'm telling you.
Thank you for wearing a mask, at least. Nobody else wants to.
Because nobody else live here. It's just us.
Yeah, but look at these two guys. Now that we're in here, I told them put on a mask. They don't want to do it. That's a stubborn pride. You can't let that mess with you. You got to stay professional. You still won't put your mask on. You have it right there on your shirt. And you have one right there, and you won't put it on. Sir, why do you refuse to wear your mask? Okay. Hello.
Hello. How you doing?
They insist on saying they have legal rights to come into this building.
Yes, sir.
We said no. Sir, I know you said no, but I got the 2018 DHS memo. Yes, you do.
He doesn't want to hear it.
Okay.
This is his sergeant. You want to show him?
Oh, the sergeant? Hold on.
Okay, take your time. You want to ask them what happened first?
You afraid of us or something? What's up?
No, they always got to get the wrong story first. Go ahead. How come none of these guys want to wear masks? I told them to put their mask on. They refuse.
So who's the most senior here? Who can answer that?
He just put his mask on. Just recording, exercising our First Amendment right, freedom of the press.
Just stay back. Just stand back. Stand back. No, sir. You're not allowed to go anywhere. This is it. I'm standing right here. Just for a second.
Let me show
Right here.
my viewers.
Right there at the bottom. Here, let me read it to you. Recognizing this fact, the public is allowed to photograph interior building entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, and auditoriums from publicly accessible areas. For example, someone can photograph the common space and publicly accessible lobby of a federal facility.
Publicly accessible lobby right through those doors, which he impeded our traffic and
I
movement.
don't think that's public accessible. I think that's
Oh, is that? Well, who's assigned to those waiting room chairs? That's public.
Well, I mean, there could be people waiting on the GSA.
Yeah.
For us, but this right here is a publicly accessible lobby.
And that is true. That's not locked. It doesn't say authorized personnel or
Right,
anything.
but it explains here that in tenant agencies, which that would be,
Uh-huh.
if the GSA is in there, that would be a tenant agency. We would need their permission. Regardless if people can walk in or not, we'd still need their permission.
The day I don't learn something is the day I quit. Did they say to leave us alone yet? Did they tell you to ignore us yet? Go back to work, act like we weren't here? Because as soon as they tell you that, then we'll leave. That's as easy as it is. As soon as they tell you to leave us alone and that we're perfectly allowed to do this, that's when we'll leave. Is that what she just said? We're good? You put your mask on and stop resisting. Good. Thanks for complying. FPS is here. Let's go out there for better sound.
What's up, guys?
Hey, how's it going?
Where y'all coming from, man? Right in that door.
From the 70s.
The 70s?
Yep.
What y'all trying to do?
Exercise
The
of
2018 DHS memo mentions, which is interior, photograph the interior of the public lobby. Okay. That's it. That's it.
Yep.
It's right on. I mean, I got it pulled up if you guys need
It's a
it.
CFR.
Yep,
Yeah,
right there.
CFR.
Yes, sir.
You guys are media, right?
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
you guys are doing vlogging or what?
Yep.
No, we're media.
You're looking at CFR, right?
Yep.
Let me see your CFR for the one you're looking at. And show me which one.
I'm with Bang, the Bolt Action News Group.
Bang.
This is
I know which one. I know which one you're talking about, but I want to see which one you're referencing.
Well, this is right from the DHS, and right there at the bottom it talks about it.
I asked them to
That's
call
the
you as
2018.
soon as we got here.
Because I got gloves on. So, all right. So zoom in. For me. Can you make it brighter or no?
I think that's Brian is against the.
The law, sir. We obey the law. We don't break it. We're not criminals.
So, okay, a movie company, are you talking about that one or this one?
You got a discipline problem in your ranks, sir.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes, public is allowed. Photograph interior building, lobbies, foyers, corridors, auditoriums from publicly accessible areas.
Yes, sir.
So what part of the area did they tell y'all was not accessible?
Right past those glass doors.
Glass doors.
Behind glass doors, not publicly accessible, right?
Right.
And y'all understood that, right?
No, that's not what happened. They made a barrier around here to prevent us from going into the public lobby. That's what they were doing, telling us we can't walk inside here. Made a big circle around us, and he was telling me, stay back, and that's it. So they wouldn't even let us get in.
So you guys were not trying to go past the public, not the unpublic, the unaccessible areas, the inaccessible areas.
Just public areas.
Just public areas.
That's right, sir.
All right. So how long y'all got left?
As long as it takes to educate them, and we'll be out of your hair. You guys have done it.
That's up to us to educate them.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
If y'all have already done what y'all need to do inside.
Not yet. We haven't, because they made that perimeter there. And
What do you?
blocked us off.
Well, okay, so
We just want a couple of shots uninterrupted, without 15 guys surrounding us and clapping in my ear. Yeah.
So you have not photographed what you need to photograph or captured on camera what you need to capture.
Right.
Okay.
Almost done. But you guys have proven
Hang tight right here for a minute.
extreme professionalism as usual.
Who's over here as the supervisor?
He's most senior, they said.
I just came over from AFC.
Who was here when you?
Not back
Who was here when you guys came here?
Corporal McDowell. Yeah.
Where's she at?
She's inside.
All right. Stand by, sir.
Yes, sir. Standing by.
Standing by to stand by.
Standing by to stand by.
FPS always professional.
We're a go, Major. We're a go.
This is my 5th encounter with you guys, and you guys have proven to uphold the law and honor your oath. Keep it up. He doesn't want to hear it.
Hey guys, and if you look over there at the police cars, their tent is below the AS1 line. And it's unlawful too.
Wait, are we being detained? Hey, somebody wrote FTP on their bumper. Graffiti. It's right on the bumper there. I'm gonna go back in because they can't stop us, right? Even though he told us to wait, I'm like, yeah, but I can wait in here, can't I?
Hi, good morning, guys.
Morning.
Morning, sir.
Hey, man. Can I come in?
No,
Can I still not come in?
No, sir. Not yet. We'll let you in.
Really? We have included?
Give us a second. We're almost done.
All right.
All right.
He said, give us a second. We're almost done.
Good deal. Good deal. Please educate the people to the fact that this is our building and we're allowed to.
Here's the super.
We're allowed at least a little bit of decorum in the public line. Is that on the roof? Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Are you a DHS supervisor? Sir? Give me some respect, sir. I'm calling you, sir. I'm not an agitator. I'm here to defend our Constitution.
No, you're not.
Oh, I'm not?
No.
You have a grievous misconception of what I'm doing?
I don't have any conception of what you're
Then how do you know I'm not here to defend our constitutional rights?
Where's the Constitution at?
Our constitutional right is freedom of the
They're
press.
calling you. Your friends are calling you.
Well, I'm talking to you, sir. I need your information, please. Can I have your name and badge number?
I'm not on the call. Have a good day.
Well, I just need to know who's patrolling our streets. You don't want to tell me? You're going to fail to identify. The only FPS person. You're the only one who's failed. You're the only one who has ever failed me. Ever. Look at this. Look at this. Trying to run me over. K9 unit. Garbage.
Y'all can walk right in here in the building, take pictures, whatever you want to take.
Yes, sir. Don't work like that.
We don't surrender our Fourth Amendment rights, sir.
That's a Fourth Amendment right.
Fourth Amendment right?
Securing papers.
Listen to me. Check. Hold up. Wait a minute. Now, you guys do know that to come into a building, federal building, you have to have ID.
You
There
don't have
has
to
no
present ID.
stipulations on that in the DHS.
On
January
so CFR
2020.
Okay, so here's the thing. Buildings are allowed to make their own rules versus the federal regulation, which is the cameras and stuff. Okay, a building can determine how people access the building, or a tenant can tell people how to access the building.
The tenant's the government, though.
Yes.
And the government.
So the GSA. So let me talk. I'm gonna let you get that point out because I know what you're getting ready to say. If they determine or say, hey, anybody comes in the building needs to have ID. All right. To have ID and to go past a certain point, you need an escort. You guys are not trying to go past a certain point.
Right.
That's fine. The escort thing is not there. We're not worried about the escort. Because in those doors right there is what we're talking about.
GSA.
The lock, yeah. The doors behind these.
Okay.
That's the main part that you have to have an escort for.
Of course.
All right. Anything inside this lobby here, that's different.
Okay.
Right.
Now, you guys don't want to show ID. Tell me why you don't want to show ID.
You're a law enforcement officer.
Right.
There's a couple different things about retaliation, running the name, checking the name,
Yes.
and the principal basis of it is the government has no right to be able to as you say,
To record or your data, right?
not to record my data, to see my data.
Uh-huh.
To do that, this is America. We can walk around freely without a stop and check state,
Right.
Stop and ID state,
Right.
And to go into public. That's the key word, public building.
Uh-huh.
In a public lobby, there is not one law in this, and there's not laws that can be made or even policy that can be made that can supersede federal law
And the
to walk into this business.
Constitution.
And this Constitution. That's it.
Okay. Now, I will give you that point. I'll give you that point. But why do you say according to him?
According to who?
Him.
What do you mean?
Because I
No, he was.
Oh.
Yeah, he just told
When
you.
I said
Okay.
I don't want to surrender my Fourth Amendment right, you said, "What do you mean?" And he was telling you
I
about.
know what Fourth Amendment right
Okay,
is.
all
I know
right.
what you're saying, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
We are securing our papers, our ID.
So you guys have ID on you though, right?
No, I don't have any idea.
Yeah,
You
we
have
don't
an
carry ID because in the state of Georgia, the only time you need ID is when you're suspected of committing a crime, have committed a crime, or about to commit a crime. And since we don't commit crimes, we don't need ID.
And that's also the definition of what? Probable
Definition.
cause, right?
Probable cause? You want a probable cause?
No,
Is
no,
you
no,
ready
no,
for
no,
it?
no, no.
Let me do it.
I was talking to him though.
Yeah,
He law
And see, I
enforcement.
know I am too.
Yeah.
Not just this. I was Henry County also.
All right.
So here's what I was saying to you.
Yeah.
Was when you said because you said a key thing just then about
Yeah.
committing a crime or
Yeah.
All right. That's what I was talking about.
Well,
Probable cause.
Georgia's penal code actually.
Where are you from?
I'm from here, everywhere.
Okay.
So I'm not. I just but Georgia's penal code, where he said a little bit of an error in that, not a big one, but you have to be suspected of loitering and prowling in Georgia to be positively ID'd. They can request it there, not necessarily arrested, but actually suspected of loitering and prowling. That's the only time Georgia can identify.
For that, you can't have a purpose. You're not doing anything.
You
You're
have to
just
be
standing
standing
around.
around.
We're conducting our job. It's
Yeah,
the
just
only
doing that.
one of the only jobs protected by the
Before,
Constitution.
you said something about probable cause, right? You ready? A reasonable ground for suspicion supported by circumstances sufficiently strong to warrant a cautious person that he or she is guilty of the crime that he or she is
committed
accused.
Or
That's-
so you guys listen.
Yeah, we're not
Everything
criminals.
you guys are doing, man, is straight.
Yes.
All right. Everything's good. Our problem is if you guys are trying to forcefully get in this building.
No.
All right. And that's what we got on the radio. Okay.
I told her
Forcefully
call
trying to get in
FPS, please. Why would I tell them to call you immediately? You know, I said I don't want to go back and forth. I really don't like to argue. I'm not an argumentative person. I like to talk, but I don't like to
Yeah,
argue.
we do this all over the country.
Yeah.
I know.
For years.
I know.
For
I know.
years.
Yeah, and
So-
this is my 5th encounter with FPS, and you guys have always been super professional, and you are not failing, except that one guy. Was that your super?
No.
The guy in the
That's
SUV?
the Marshal Services.
Yeah.
Oh, he had a DHS vest.
Anyway,
Nah.
so
All
yeah,
right.
So
public
the
area.
He was
lobby-
ashamed.
the
He
lobby
was
is a
ashamed.
public area.
That's right.
Okay. Anything past the lobby is not public. That's
You're
where you
telling
need an
us
escort
You're
at.
telling us something we already.
One of the reasons
I know
we
you
do
know.
this.
I'm just.
One of the reasons we do this is to get people like that out of your ranks, so you
Wait.
don't have to deal with him.
So who was you guys? Who you guys dealing with?
No, the guy that was in the SUV that I'm telling you.
That
That
pulled
is,
up while you guys were inside.
White
to talk-
SUV?
yeah,
Yeah,
yep.
to talk to this other
DHS
guy.
SUV.
Come on
And
in, man.
So yeah,
thank you.
we don't want.
And also, I always carry ID. Got fingerprints and eyes.
They had our car markings.
Yes, sir. But it was SUV.
Listen, we're gonna go in here too. We already told them. Yeah, that's fine. Hang out. Yeah, those doors in front of you are the ones that